This boy was holding his breath this time for 58 seconds. The boy was extremely happy and immediately packed his things to participate in the Olympic competition holding his breath. The mother saw this and thought this stupid boy's illness had relapsed again, so she immediately gave boy a box of cookies and told him to take it as a reward. Then she told the father to drive to pick the boy up. The father was surprised and asked if the boy was crazy. Why did he tell her, "Mom, I'm going to participate in the Olympics once and I can hold my breath for 58 seconds, so this way, it better than getting in the car and then we hold our breath and go home, it takes almost a minute." This boy name is Eddie. It wasn't the first time that the boy wanted to participate in the Olympic Games. Ever since he read a book related to the Olympic, Eddie had been immersed in it since he was 5 or 6 years old. Trying your hand at different categories, long jump, obstacle course, javelin throwing, weightlifting. But his legs have been having some problems lately, making his efforts seem like a joke, and the box of cookies he originally intended to try to hold the medals, it was now full of broken glasses. His father finally couldn't take it anymore and angrily told him that he was not an athlete. Eddie had no choice but to listen to his father and give up his dream, entering the Olympic follow his father to learn how to become a builder. But on the first day of arriving at the construction site, Eddie saw a scene that changed his whole life. Dad was right, I can't participate in this life. Olympic Khan wanted to participate in the Winter Olympics. From then on, Eddie immediately started skiing, but it cannot be said that he was quite talented in this area. With his constant efforts, he quickly won the championship from the region to the top. He also won many awards, big and small, and even won a spot to participate in the Winter Olympics. But when the selection day came, Eddie completely crashed the Olympic under the pretense of studying. His strength was so weak that they cancelled his eligibility to complete. Eddie finally had to accept the truth. He decided to give up skiing and work with his father as a rope mechanic. But when he wanted to put the skis away, he accidentally saw a poster about downhill skiing. Eddie suddenly thought of a bold idea. If he couldn't participate in the skiing competition, he could still participate. Downhill snow slides. Downhill snow means skiing, descending from a height of over 10 meters with almost no protective equipment. If the player successfully lands on the ground, it is considered completed. Whoever gets the farthest when suddenly coming down from above will win the final victory for them. Even though it was very dangerous, Eddie still to the Olympic organizing committee to ask to participate in the downhill skiing category. Unexpectedly, the staff told him that their country did not have a downhill skiing team starting in 2019. In 1929, there was no one volunteering to participate in this dangerous project in England anymore. Time just passes now. There is not even a professional team. If Ed wants to study or practice, then the only way is coming to Germany. Eddie immediately returned home to pack his things. He was the only one from England who went to the downhill skiing site in Gamies, Germany. Thinking about safety, Eddie started. The first attempt was at the lowest height of 15 m. He easily completed it. I thought I could challenge at that height. He continued to climb. This time, he wanted to challenge at a height of 40 m. This time then he fell face down over and over again. He fell over and over again, but from beginning to end he refused to give up. One time he fell so much that he was so embarrassed that he didn't even know if his equipment was broken. Many times until one time Eddie's finger was broken as he lay on the ground crying again. A person slowly